What up, what up, what up? I'm AC Cruz. You know who you are. Welcome to my podcast. This episode is brought to you by Alice's Candyland Store. www.alicescandyland.store. Do you have a sweet tooth? Alice's Candyland in Edinburgh, Texas can help you satisfy that sweet tooth craving with all your favorites. What's your favorite? Chocolate, M&M's, Lindor Truffles, Dove Kisses, or maybe you're wanting nostalgic candy. Check this out. Charleston Chews, Big Hunks, Chico Sticks. Oh, I love Chico Sticks. Alice's Candyland, Edinburgh, Texas. Or how about your favorite Mexican candy? Cajeta, obleas, mazapan, leche quemada. No, hombre, la baba. From your favorite gummies to sugar-free options, Russell Stover, Lifesaver Mints, and so much more. Whether you're looking for your favorite treats for your next party or to fill your piñata, you'll find it at Alice's Candyland Store. Just give them a call, 956-720-4606, 956-720-4606, or come on by, 508 West Trenton, Edinburgh, or better yet, go online, www.alicescandyland.store. Did you get that? www.alicescandyland.store. Alice's Candyland, the candy store for you. Chico Sticks. I used to love Chico Sticks. It's been a while. Gotta check that one out. Welcome to the podcast. Let's jump right into it.
On the next AC Cruz Podcast.
Our guest today is Adrian Solis, or Adrian Solis. Well, he'll explain. And he's also going to explain this word right here, Mariacheño. Yeah, you didn't hear me mispronounce a word. It's called Mariacheño. And I tell you what, I like it. I liked it even before I knew that's what they called it. Adrian Solis, how you doing, man?
Good.
Do you prefer Adrian or Adrian?
And I prefer, it doesn't matter really. I like Adrian. I like Adrian a lot better, but, it's a lot of people just have the tendency of calling me Adrian. So, it's well accepted as well.
I always tell people, you know what, you can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
There you go.
I see.
Yeah.
Hey, so first of all, did you make it to your daughter's game?
Yeah, I made it to her game. They won the
volleyball.
Yeah,
and they won
the championship. So we're very proud of her.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, mama.
How many children do you have?
I have a son and two daughters.
Cool.
Ahorita my son's in the Marines right now, as a matter of fact.
Tell him we said thank you for his service, man.
I sure will. I appreciate that.
If you don't mind asking, how long have you been married, brother?
Oh, I would say around maybe 20 years.
Dude, you don't look that old, man.
I'm 39 years old, buddy.
Well, you look a lot younger, brother. A lot younger,
yeah,
man.
Thank you. We got together. She's my high school sweetheart, desde la escuela.
High school, Edcouch-Elsa?
Yes.
Little yellow jacket?
Yes.
I know that area way too well.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah,
I know.
Do. Yeah, so you're from Edcouch-Elsa?
Edcouch-Elsa, I was raised in Edcouch, and born in Westlaco, but aquí fui criado yo, de Edcouch-Elsa. I'm sure you know all my buddies that I grew up with, Epi Martinez from Los Frijoles Románticos, Lucky Joe, Los Delta Boys, Los Bad Boys del Valle, que son primos míos. All of these artists I grew up with, we would jam out together, hang out on the weekends and stuff, so we go way back.
Yeah, right on.
There's a lot of music here.
Where did you learn music, man?
I'd been in the music since I was 6 years old. My mom would ensayábamos at least twice a week. Desde chiquito, desde 6 años, ella los enseñó a cantar. And I'd say we kind of grew up. We're born with it because my mom and my dad sing. And we naturally would stay on pitch, naturally had vibrato and all that stuff. So it came natural to us. And I say us because I've got 4 sisters and 1 brother.
And all of y'all sing?
All of us sing. All of us, including nieces and nephews. My daughters. My daughter sings the national anthem. She started singing the national anthem on all her games. So it's a family deal, I guess. Yeah.
Your solo project is working fine, man. You're doing quite well.
Thank you,
brother. I dig that song. Empieza como una balada. ¿Cómo se llama?
Amiga y nada más or Caminando.
No, ya no estás.
Oh, Ya No Estás. That's my very first one. That's the first one I released.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Ya No Estás. Yeah.
Dude, I love that jam. How old is that?
I'd say it's probably around 8 years, maybe 8 years.
Damn,
old.
well, shit. I'm late to the ball game, man. It's a great song, man. It's a great song.
Yeah.
Man.
Ya No Estás was released quite a bit ago, and no más que I don't know. I had just started in the like really being pushed on the radio. It really es como dicen todos. Si vas a empezar, empieza con algo que te mueve bailar, ¿verdad? An upcoming artist can't just come up with a ballad and say, here you go, and expect for it to make some type of noise, which I think it kind of did.
On my part, it did.
I mean, it made noise, pero the one that really truly opened the doors for me was Lloro por ti. Sí. And esa es cumbia. And, and Myra, my promoter, she would tell me, you need to do a cumbia. You need to start with cumbias. And, she was right. It turned out to be very, ¿cómo se dice? Sino que me fue bien. Me está yendo bien, gracias a Dios. Muchos me han abierto las puertas junto con usted también. Y sí, it's being able to be in your podcast is a blessing to me.
Thank you, brother.
An honor. So I appreciate it.
You did do some work recently with Shelly Lares, man.
Yeah. I just got back. Fíjate, I believe it was on Thursday or Friday que fui para San Antonio and I recorded a duet with Shelly Lares. We're doing a project and it's really cool. I mean, if you all have listened to Caminando, we're going towards that road, ¿verdad? We're talking about mariachi. We're talking about acordeon. We're talking about, the works, Mariacheño,
Can you repeat that?
Mariacheño.
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 Wow.
Yeah, the reason it's called Mariacheño is because it's mariachi with norteño, so they mixed it in and call it Mariacheño.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a lot of that, AC. I'm gonna do a lot of that. I love it, and it's Caminando's done so well. It's still being requested all over, on all our radio stations. So, I believe that's what people want. They wanted a different types of music, not just one certain genre.
Yeah.
And I say genre porque I think Tejano's a lot of everything. I think Tejano's is a mixture of different types of music.
Hell yeah, it is.
And there was a long time already that our stations were just playing, nomás se escuchaba lo normal que es keyboard playing Tejano, and there's a lot of new artists out there that are doing different things, and they're being very well accepted, and so is mine, my music, and so I'm real happy, man. I'm real happy.
So do you play any instruments?
I mean, I can play the guitar, but basics, nothing special. Accordion también. I know a couple of polkas here and there, but nothing that I would do probably in a performance.
Right.
I'd rather get a professional.
what about right? What about songwriting?
Yes, I write my own songs. I've recently decided to record, to work with other composers, which this duet that I'm doing with Shelly Lares, this is somebody else's song, Yayo Anguiano, which is an amazing composer. This guy writes for Signal, for a lot of, the big name bands. And he reached out to me, I guess he likes the way I sing and stuff. And he reached out to me, showed me the song, and it's amazing. It's awesome. I think we're going to release probably within the first week of New Year's, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Ahí se nos quedamos, but it's because we're going to do a music video. It's going to be really nice. We want to bring you something that we want to wow you guys,
Say.
And it takes time to do that, it's got to be carefully put together. And so we're closely working together, me and Shelly and Eddie Perez, my producer. I don't know if you all are familiar with Eddie Perez, but
are you kidding, man? Shit, Eddie was here. He's been here before. Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, he's an awesome guy, man.
Back before the pandemic, I would have the artists come to my house and we would shoot the shit. I don't know why. I just started saying this, shoot the shit all the time. But anyway, they sat here with La Calma. They were here.
Yeah, La Calma.
Yeah. And so I got a chance to meet Eddie. He says that he met me a long time ago, back when he was with Javier Galvan. Go figure. I couldn't recall.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I couldn't recall. But yeah, I know Eddie.
Man, he's awesome. He's done so much good work before with me. Amiga Nada Más, my recently released song, hijo, se aventó. I'm really happy with that song, Amiga Nada Más, and it's doing good right now. It's doing good so far. No Más Que Caminando right now is taking the cake. It is. It really is.
Who teamed you up with Shelly, man?
I did.
You did.
I thought about it and I said, hey, man, I would love to do. I've always wanted to do, create music with icons such as Shelly. Elida Reina is one of them, that I would really want to work with. Intocable for sure,
Sure.
So I saw the opportunity and I took it. I asked her and I said, hey, Shelly, we had already met and everything. So she's an awesome individual, beautiful soul and very friendly. And she's not one of those that, whatever, like short, cut off short conversations.
I have my people get with your people.
Yeah.
She's not that type.
Yeah, no. She was de voladita. Yes, I would love to. I'm like, wow, okay, that's good. I mean, I didn't even know what to say anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I decided to, I started, I've got this composer that I'm working with, and me mandó varias canciones. And, I told him, I said, pues I need a duet because I want one with Shelly Lares. Ya hablé con ella y todo. So he's like, you know what, I've got one. And me la enseñó. Y nombre, Durmiendo con el Enemigo se llama. It's a really cool song. Yeah, it's a really cool song. Y'all, I think y'all are in for a big surprise.
Can you tell me more about that?
Well, I mean, it's just talking about, that it's Durmiendo con el, sleeping with the enemy, it's
which, by the way, is a great movie. I don't know if you ever saw that movie.
Yes, it is a great movie. Yeah. You know what? I mean, that movie explains the whole song.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's a really cool song, man. I mean, I just don't really want to get into details because I still got a lot of...
I understand. I won't ask anything else, man.
And no, they have to me arrancar, Shelly. What are you doing?
I love it. Well, who else would you like to work with?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of artists I would like to. One of the main goals that I have is to be able to record with Cristian Nodal.
Well, you know what? I see that as a possibility only because your first single, Ya no estás, ese tipo de música es casi una balada, ¿verdad?
Yes, yeah.
Está con madre, hermano.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I mean, it's one of my favorite songs. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever written. So I'm proud of it.
So when you say that, I can see that happening. You doing the duet with Cristian.
If you would like to pray on it, I would really appreciate it. I will gladly take your prayers, my friend.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I need all the prayers I can get.
Hey, I got you my prayers, but you know what? I've been very, very strong on that lately. I've been praying a lot for a lot of people, for everybody that I know. I just tell God to bless them in every way He can, and help them out in any type of need that they need to be helped in.
I bet for sure you were praying quite a bit when you were down with COVID. I couldn't believe that because we were supposed to do this interview a while back.
Yeah. And I was kind of sad because, man, it's like, hey, I want to do this interview. And, I was hoping I'd get out of it quick. And I did. I mean, it took me quite a bit, but it wasn't really as bad as many other people have gotten it. No más que lo que sí tenía mucha tos and I wasn't going to be able to speak to you. Pero, I'm a strong believer of natural remedies and that helped me out, me and my family. Ivermectin, I'm a strong believer of ivermectin. So that's what I took and gracias a Dios la libramos. Fíjate que I just lost a friend of mine, very healthy, man, very healthy. This guy would work out every day, todo. And he just got COVID, ended up at the hospital. They took him to the hospital and ya no salió de ahí. Wow. So me and my family were very fortunate, we're fortunate enough to be able to speak right now and breathe,
My condolences, brother, about your friend, man.
Oh, thank you. It's hard, man. It's hard, y gracias a Dios que la libramos and aquí estamos and a seguirle la música, no hay más.
Sí, dices tú, no hay más, pero what is if you don't mind me asking, what is your day job, man?
Bueno, right now, I used to be a truck driver. I was dedicating myself to my music on itself, ¿verdad? Pero right now, I mean, it takes a lot to be able to get to where we need to be, where we don't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
So ahorita ya me fui para the oil rigs. I'm at the oil rigs right now. I'm doing pump down. I'm working 14 days on and 7 days off, and it becomes kind of I'm happy, man. I love my job right now. I love my job, but it's not something I don't love it as much as I love singing. So I'm hoping really, really soon I get to just sing and that's it. Sing to you all.
For sure, but hey, right now we got to pay the bills, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let me ask, Adrian, what did you like better, truck driving or doing the oil rigs?
Oil rigs,
really?
By far. Yeah. I mean, it's because in the oil rigs you don't. You're doing something. You're always doing something, and con el troque, pues you're just looking at the road, man. And sometimes it just gets really tiring. It becomes overwhelming, and you start falling asleep. And even though you're not sleepy, you start falling asleep because you just see the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And so that's what kills you. There's a lot of truckers that I know that they love it. I couldn't.
Yeah. My brother, who's a truck driver, forever, he loves truck driving, but unfortunately has some medical issues, non-COVID related, but he loves truck driving, man.
I've got a lot of friends that love it. They love it. And I like it, pero yeah, after a while, it's like, oh my God, it's just too much road, right. Which I know I'm going to do eventually with my music, but it's different because, you got several stops here and there, and you've got a whole band coming with you, and so they'll keep you entertained, I guess.
Speaking of bands, do you have a band?
Well, right now, I held auditions, right, for new band members, and it's looking good. Ahorita ya, I'm talking to, I don't want to mention any names yet because it's not set in stone, pero it's looking really good. It's looking like we're going to have a band really soon, si Dios quiere.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be huge.
Well, tell me about it, please.
I'm gonna have mariachi along with Norteño Light. It's gonna be the actual band. The original, lo que es el bajo sexto, el drums, bass, accordion, and then I'm gonna have a whole mariachi piece as well. Yeah, I plan to make this really, really big and just give you all a show that no one's ever seen before, man. I mean, that's my plan. That's what I want to do. Do
you have an idea or a date set for your big show?
I don't yet. Reason being is because I don't have the band todavía completo. So I'm not gonna get out there and perform when I'm not ready. I need to be I just want to give you all the best. And the only way I'm gonna do that is if I take my time on it and do it right. And so por ahorita por lo pronto, there's no date that I will be setting anytime soon. Right now, it's all about getting together and practice so that we can get tight.
Yeah.
Your
first CD or your first what is it? A CD or no?
No, I haven't made an album. I'm actually working on an album right now. Por eso me fui para allá para grabar. I took advantage while I was recording a song with Shelly. I recorded a couple of songs. As a matter of fact, I recorded a song with my dad.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited about that. That's a conjunto style canción que él escribió. And se llama Fantasma del Café.
Canción de él.
Es canción de él. My dad he probably has like over 100 songs that he's written. And really, really nice. I mean, you're talking about corridos. I mean, wow. The stories are beautiful. You get chills.
Sure. Hell yeah. Listen, does your dad play instruments?
He doesn't. He'll play the guitar, así como yo, lo básico, ¿verdad? Pero casi no le pegó duro a los instrumentos. He was a singer just as much as I am. Sí. Él tenía su grupo y él cantaba, es lo que hacía.
¿Cómo se llama el grupo de él?
Se llamaban Los Cuatro del Valle. And then my sister had a group, and my dad started a group with my sister. Y se llamaba Verónica y Cariño. Yeah, and so this comes from way back then cuando yo los miraba que yo estaba bien chiquito, and I would see them on stage singing. I'd be like, hey, I'm going to be there one of these days. Es algo que siempre quise desde niño, desde pequeño.
Sí.
I want to be able to fill up Dodge Arena, like the Dodge Arena and stuff.
In Hidalgo.
Yeah. That's my dream. I think that's every musician's dream, ¿verdad? Pero I mean, the style of music I'm bringing to the table, I think it's possible. I think it's very possible. It's just It's just doing it right and giving you all the best of the best that I can and the best of me, and con el apoyo de todos, ¿verdad? I mean, look at Selena, of course, I'm not nowhere near Selena, right? I'm not trying to be compared to her, but, where Jennifer Pena, where it's possible. Things like that are very possible. It's just bringing the right music, making the right music, the good music.
You consider your style of music Tejano?
Yeah, I consider it Tejano, but I consider it openly. You know what I mean? Like it's open. It's not just because there's a lot of guys. Oh, believe me, me dicen muchos músicos, old school musicians that no, that's not Tejano. Tejano is just lo que es el keyboard, and el estilo de David Garza and all that stuff. Yes, that's Tejano. I agree. I do. But at the same time, Tejano is a mixture of so many instruments. That's why les decían a las bandas esas les decían, ¿cómo les decían? And I forgot the name of it, pero
¿Conjunto?
No. They had a name. They had a name where it was, in other words, it was a band of many genres.
Orchestra?
No. It's some type of nickname. No me recuerdo. I don't think I'm going to because cuando no se me viene en la mente, no se me va a venir.
Sí.
Pero ya me conozco. Pero I do Tejano. I've got guitarra. I've got drums. I've got accordion. I've got all of that, and I do cumbias. Yeah. I do baladas. Tejano does all of that.
Yes.
There's no way that somebody can tell me, no, you're not doing Tejano. Really? Come on. Like, explain to me exactly how it's not.
Well, you know what, though? I mean, I see what you're saying because, when AJ Castillo was here, he considers himself Tejano, but he plays pretty much cumbias. ¿Cómo te diré?
Pues la diferencia es de que el estilo de cómo se está tocando es un poquito más diferente.
Así es.
But, I mean, it's entirely up to the people what they want to consider me, of course. But I consider myself not everything, but I do consider a lot of my stuff Tejano. And I do a lot of Norteño Light, and which I'm going to stick with. I love Norteño Light. Lo que hace Signo, Intocable, Duelo,
Duelo.
Sólido, yes. La Calma. Ese estilo me gusta mucho. And so I'm going to keep working on that. Pero el mariacheño también, ¿verdad? Now, the thing is just that whether it's considered Tejano or not, I'm just grateful that the Tejano industry, the Tejano radio stations have been accepting my music. And they're opening doors for me. And it's just, I'm very grateful. And I mean, I've been to several, I had quite a few radio interviews. I had a little radio tour. And all of the DJs there were telling me that, that it's about time that, we need to change it up because pues ya la gente, pues, I mean, uno no quiere, I mean, we've been listening to the same thing for over 30, 40 years, and that's true, AC.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about you in particular, but, a vast majority of radio stations were just playing the same thing over and over and over again. And now I tune in and it's like, okay, you start hearing, you're starting to hear a little bit of more of different variety of music, which is very cool. I think we all deserve a chance.
Oye, tú estás en el Valle y ¿conociste a Johnny O?
Nunca lo he conocido a Johnny O.
Bueno, Johnny O estaba aquí en el podcast y we were talking. It didn't make it on the podcast, but off the air. La música de Tejano, o sea, también el grupero, el norteño light, norteño, it crossed over to Tejano. And they all, I told Johnny, I said, yes, they blame me because I mixed it. I played Tejano. I played regional. I played norteño. So, yeah.
Thank you, because somebody had to start it. And it's just, I'm just glad that you had a part in it, and it's, it needs to be done. It has to be done because
I figured my playlist at the time, and it worked in the Valley. It wouldn't work in San Antonio or Dallas or Houston. Simplemente en el Valle porque le gustaba los musicales, le gustaba Bobby Pulido, Le gustaba
Yeah.
Intocable, La Mafia, Más. So my rotation was a little bit of Tejano, a little bit of Norteño, Cumbia, y luego back to Tejano, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think it's just, you know, if you listen to something so much, so often, eventually it just starts to, you know, wear you off, as to where you can be listening to Joe Lopez and then the next song was bien Intocable, and you know, it sets you up in different moods, and that's what you want, you know.
Sí.
I mean, that's what I think.
Sí.
Pero yo pienso ser, ahorita acabo con Amiga Nada Más. I just released that one, and that's Norteño Light. Ese es más o menos el estilo de Signo and Duelo and stuff, right? And you know, I think it's really cool. I like it. And ahorita apenas va yéndose, ¿verdad? Muchos amigos de San Antonio or other places, they'll send me a little video. Hey, they're playing your song, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, ahorita es lo que estoy diciendo. This next song I'm going to release is going to be Mariacheño. And
please say that again slower.
Mariacheño.
I'll get it.
You're not the only one. Trust me, you're not the only one. It's Mariacheño. Yeah, there's quite a few people that have a hard time saying it. I had a hard time saying it too. I had to practice.
Now, where does that come from? Who gave it the name?
Man, you know what? Honestly, Eddie Perez told me about that, because I told him, I said, hey, man, I want to record this song. The one I wrote, Caminando, I was like, I want to do this, but I want to do it así, ¿verdad? You know, I got mariachi, like instruments, pero con acordeón. He's like, yeah, that's like Cristiano Dal type, right? I said, yeah, it's like Cristiano Dal type. He's like, okay, that's Mariacheño. I said, what? He's like, yeah, it's Mariacheño. I said, Mariacheño. I've never heard that word. Y ya me dijo, yeah, it's mariachi with norteño. So Mariacheño, ¿verdad? They just cut them both in half. And that's where they came from. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm not sure exactly who's the one that made it up.
Yeah.
Pero that's who I got it from.
I got to tell you before I let you go, because I know you got to go, man. By the way, you go back to work 14 days on again?
Yes. I head out tomorrow morning. So
yeah, I know you got to go. But listen, man, I did see that video when you playing cards. ¿Qué no estás? Now, I could have swore that I knew some of the guys playing poker there.
Well, I mean, I had my dad, my tío Adrian Solis. I don't know, you know Aldo Solis?
Yeah.
Bueno, my uncle, his dad was in it.
Yeah.
And maybe it might be him. And then tengo mi compadre Chano Alvarado that came out on there. And then pues the actor. He's my niece's friend. The actress in that video is the main actress in that video is my niece.
Oh yeah, but the actor, what's his name?
Humberto.
Obviously, he doesn't know how to play cards.
He lost. Yeah. Fíjate que he did really good, man. I was really, you know, proud of the way him and my niece, you know, acted out the scenes. They did no batallamos nada. Fíjate that video we recorded in one day, in one full day.
I like the video, man, just so you know.
Appreciate him. Thank you so much. And I already had it. Ya lo tenía ya listo. Like, okay, this is what I want. This is what I had envisioned. So, pum, 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 ahí estábamos, little by little, and the weather was perfect. It was like God knew, like, you know what? I'm going to give you this day.
Qué buena onda. So, but it came out the way you wanted it.
Yes, perfect. It came out exactly how I wanted it. Yeah.
Qué buena onda.
Ryan Bazan was the videographer, and he did really good.
Adrian, I know you got to go, but first, when can we expect your new song?
My new song, Durmiendo con el Enemigo, should be out by New Year's. So, you know, I'm going to, you know, as soon as I get like maybe 3 weeks before releasing, then I will start promoting and start letting everybody know, ¿verdad? That it's on its way out. But this will be with a music video. It's going to be me and Shelly Lares. And so you all be expecting something really cool, man. I think you all are going to love it.
What about the past projects?
You can get my music anywhere. iTunes, Spotify. My music is on all digital platforms. You can go to my website and you can get it there too. Just Adrian Solis, www.adriansolis.com. www.adriansolis.com. You can look me up on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I started doing TikTok. I laugh because I was not good at it. I still learn. Instagram también batallo bastante, but I went aprendiendo little by little. But y'all could follow me on all of those platforms and request my music, guys, on the radio. You know, y'all want to hear my songs, request them on the radio. That's very important to me. Also, les encargo mucho Amiga y Nada Más. Esa la acabo de lanzar. You know, it's a new one that I just released, and you know, request Amiga y Nada Más on all your local radio stations.
Awesome. So what's next?
What's next is
the band together.
I'm gonna get the band together. Yeah, I'm gonna get the band together, and hopefully we'll be starting practice really, really soon. Ya estamos. Ya vamos cerquita. So as soon as I get my band together, then I'm gonna make a huge announcement and let everybody know. You know, who introduce everybody, and
hell yeah,
we'll go from there.
Oh, I look forward to it. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Look forward to it.
Thank you, AC. Thank you so much.
And I'm finally glad we pulled this off, man, because
I know
between you hitting the road with truck driving, COVID, no, but
yeah,
I finally get you online, and we had to use your sister's phone.
Yeah, my phone sucks completely. Like, I need to get another one. I'm gonna work on that too.
Adrian, thank you so much, man. You take care of yourself and good luck. Continued success, brother.
Thank you, AC. I appreciate you so much. And como les digo, I will keep everybody posted and let them know exactly what's going on in my music career.
Awesome.
All right, brother.
God bless.
Thank you so much. You have a good night.
Igual. And get that phone back to your sister, buddy. And get back to work. 14 days on, 7 days off. If you get that, I thought I was bad, man. 2.5 months podcasting, a month and a half off. Que vida. I got it made in the shade, no? Ain't making that kind of money, though. Adrian Solis, gracias, hermano. And again, continued success, my brother. I think I got it. Mariacheño. So that's it. We're out the door. I want to thank the voice girl, Jackie Lynn, Romeo from DownOnNation.net, and you, the listeners, the subscribers. Thank you so much. If you like the podcast, tell your friends. If your friends don't like it, find new friends. So till the next episode of the AC Cruz Podcast. Much love. Be safe. Give me a Chico stick. Do you have a sweet tooth? Alice's Candyland in Edinburgh, Texas can help you satisfy that sweet tooth craving with all your favorites. What's your favorite? Chocolate, M&M's, Lindor Truffles, Dove Kisses, or maybe you're wanting nostalgic candy. Check this out. Charleston Chews, Big Hunks, Chico Sticks. Oh, I love Chico Sticks. Alice's Candyland, Edinburgh, Texas. Or how about your favorite Mexican candy? Cajeta, obleas, mazapan, leche quemada. No, hombre. La baba. From your favorite gummies to sugar-free options, Russell Stover, Lifesaver Mints, and so much more. Whether you're looking for your favorite treats for your next party or to fill your piñata, you'll find it at Alice's Candyland store. Just give them a call. 956-720-4606. 956-720-4606. Or come on by 508 West Trenton, Edinburgh. Or better yet, go online. www.alicescandyland.store. Did you get that? www.alicescandyland.store. Alice's Candyland, the candy store for you.